I totally pulled the cheesy. We're gonna do better than that. How's everybody doing tonight? Good, it's so nice to see you all. My name is Lana Stevens. I'm the one that's been sending you emails and bothering your parents about where to place you. I am thrilled that you are here and you are serving with us for VBS and our elementary and preschool summer camps. It's gonna be a great time, right? Okay, I'm just so excited. I like hearing your cheers after COVID and it being quiet and still, it just fills me with fantastic energy. So is it anybody's very first time doing summer camps, Vacation Bible School, or any of that? If it's your first time, raise your hand. Oh, yes! Can we all give them a round of applause? They're being brave and putting themselves out here. Well, this training is hopefully going to set you up for success. A lot of the information that we're going to be going over tonight is predominantly for Vacation Bible School, but all of the information regarding safety, security, how to be around children, and check in, check out, that is going to be universal whether you're doing VBS or preschool or elementary camps. So if you've kind of noticed, we've got a water theme going on. Our theme for this summer is Hero's Quest, and that's going to be for all three of our camps. The kids on VBS are going to be learning, which you might have noticed when you go out, our 5 core values. We want our kids to walk away with a word of the day, which is acceptance, hospitality, a community, discipleship, and service. And every day, we are going to be emphasizing those words of the day throughout different rotations. Kids learn in all different ways, whether it's seeing, whether it's putting their emotions and their bodies into it, whether it's through tactile, whether it's through listening. And so we want to really bring home those words and ideas, all different ways for these kids to experience that. And so if you look at your handout, we've got 5 different rotations that the kids are going to go through for VBS, which is missions, oh my goodness. Missions, science, thank you. Missions, science, Bible drama, recreation, and then the beginning and end of the day starts with an opening assembly where they come in, and Sam, you know all about this, you were there. The kids come in on the first day of VBS, they come in here, and there is a huge sing and splash assembly where they get to meet their 2 hosts who are on a voyage, and they're looking for the words of the day. And there's tons of song and skits. We're gonna meet special guests each day. And then after that 25 minutes, they're gonna go to their 25-minute rotations all throughout the campus. And hopefully by the end of the evening, after we have our breakouts, where you can ask questions, we're gonna walk around the campus so those of you who are here for the first time and those of you who haven't been on campus for a while can know where your rooms are gonna be, and you can feel like, hey, when I'm walking these kids, I know where I'm going. So one of the first things that they're gonna experience when they come in is assembly. And we're gonna start off with some fun and some games. And since we work at children's ministry and it's super fun, I thought we would start off with a game. And this game is called Follow the Captain. Sam, don't you shake your head at me. You knew it was coming? It has to. So sometimes you're left with extra time with your kids and you're not sure what to do with them. There's 15, they're getting hungry, and this is a game that you can pull out at any time when you've got enough space, and your kids will love it. So I need everybody to stand up. Now, Follow the Captain is called this because you're following the rules of the captain. I am the captain. I'm going to give you 5 instructions, and I'm already watching to see which youth and adults are really good at following instructions. All right, so each instruction has a motion. I have to pull out my handy dandy cheat sheet. All right, here it is. Here's the motion. When you hear "to the ship," you're going to run to my right. When you hear "to the island," you're going to run to the left. When you hear hit the deck, you're going down. And when you hear crow's nest, you gotta find a partner. All right, I'm gonna start off and we're gonna review them, and then we'll get a little bit faster. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yes.
To the ship! All right, yeah. Oh, some people are walking, some people are running. To the island! To the ship! To the island! Hit the deck! Crow's nest. You find a partner at crow's nest. To the ship! To the island! Hit the deck! Hit the deck! Oh, that was a trick. Crow's nest. I will totally take you, Sam! Ah! Crow's nest! Totally left me hanging. All right, to the ship! To the island! To the ship! To the island! Hit the deck! Crow's nest. All right, take a seat. If you go on your phone and you look up, there are tons of more opportunities that you can do with your kids. They love that game. It's a great way to get all the energy out, especially for your littles that have been sitting and learning. It's a great way to get that energy out. So it's called Follow the Captain. Well, next when they come in, the first rotation they're gonna do is called Sing and Splash. And there's gonna be a theme song that you are gonna hear every single day. You might be nauseated by it, but the more that you get into it and sing and do the motions with the kids, the more they will get into it and love you for it. So I am handing, oh yeah? Oh, we'll go to, we're gonna do Crystal's thing, so we can go next. So this is Crystal. Everybody say hi, Crystal.
Hi, friends.
Crystal is going to lead us through learning our theme song for summer camps and VBS. Take it away.
That's right. So everyone needs to get back up on their feet. I can have my dancing friends come down here and join me down the aisle. Thank you, thank you. Okay, good. So the more, like Captain Lana told us, you are excited about what we're doing, the more excited the kids are going to be. I'm going to come up here so you can see me a little better. Yeah. So everyone take your right arm and shake it. And your right arm. Yeah, I'll always mirror you. And take your left arm and shake it. And take your right foot and shake it. And take your left foot and shake it. Okay, shake it. Okay, good. So this is called Vast Voyage. And we're going to do it in just a second. With that, I'm going to go through the motions, Captain Chris, and teach them first. So the journey begins. You guys are looking out all around. Good. We're all getting in. You got to jump in your boat. Then you got to row. It's like a rowboat, but not, yeah? Okay, here we go. The journey begins. Jump. We're all getting in. Now, get your Bible out. My friends, follow them here because I only have one hand. Into the Word of God. Good. Now, His Word is our guide. Good. Now, for all of our lifetime, you're going to be really excited, and both hands are going to come up. For all of our lifetime, now get ready to rock. You're going to go side, side, side. Hey! Then you got to get your hand ready. Look out across the vast ocean. Let the vast voyage begin. Then we're going to do it again. 1, 2, 3. Hey, wait a minute. I don't see everyone's arms up. Get your arms up high in the air. Phew. Oh, thank you, Brandon. Yep, I saw you back there. I'm watching you too. Thank you. And then here we go. Let the vast voyage begin. Now, you'll see it's kind of fast. When you're going across the ocean, when you say begin, you have to step. Begin. Oh, hey, let the vast voyage begin. Oh, hey, very good. Then there's a part where we get out our spyglass, which is a nice little preview of something that will happen on our adventure. But you get out your spyglass. You're gonna look around. All around. Very good. Very good. We're gonna have our spyglass. Okay, let's start, Chris, with just that much and see if we can get through that first part. Here we go. Get excited. I'm watching you. All of you.
Better be for you. Just for me. Okay.
Start moving your bodies. Start moving your bodies. All those kids are going to be watching you. You're going to start with your hand once the words come in, yeah? Here we go. The journey begins. Jump. We're all heading into the Word of God. Bring it in. His Word is our guide for all of our lifetime. Oh, hey, let the vast voyage begin. Oh, hey, let the vast voyage begin. Okay, can march. Here we go again. The journey begins. Jump. We're all getting into the Word of God. Bring it in. His Word is our guide for all of our lifetime. Oh, hey, let the vast voyage begin. Oh, hey, let the vast voyage begin. Good job. Get out your spyglass. Get it out. This great adventure in God's Word. Reach your God's Word. Okay, good, Chris. We can stop. Thanks, Chris. I'll teach him this part. You can stop it whenever you want. Good. Okay, so the great adventure, everyone, you get your spyglass out. The great adventure through God's Word. What's that? Yes, thank you. This is why I have people here. Change, just so we have backup, right? You watch them because I don't have them, but this is change in sign language. You do two fists on top of each other like this, and then break them, yeah? Change our lives. Just bring it to your heart, yeah? Change us for good. Good, then we have His Word. Open up your Bible. Anytime that we're talking about God's Word, you open up the book, the Bible, right? His Word will surprise us, right? I want to see a surprised look on your face. Even if you have a mask on, I can tell if you're surprised by your eyes, yeah? Good job. Spyglass looking around. Great adventure through God's Word will change our lives, will change us for good. His Word will surprise us, show us truth, here, out for truth. Yes, show us truth. So come along and hear the song. Look all around. Okay, now watch this because they're going to clap. We're ready now. You got to jump and clap. Yes! What's your name? You. Yes. Your friends. Yeah, what's your name? Evan. That was perfect. Evan, will you show everyone what you did? Evan, show everyone your awesome jump clap. Ready and go. Do it again. Oh. Do it again. There we go. Big jump clap. He wasn't afraid to jump, right? So you're going to jump with your hands come together and it makes you go high. And then you got to shimmy down. Jazz hands. Yeah. Okay, good. We are ready to try it from the top. I'm going to put this down so I can do all the motions. And you guys can see the words. We're ready, Captain Chris. Follow us. So action begins. From the top. Blow it up. Just like it. Just drag it. Good job. So there's always modifications if you're like, holy cow, that was a lot, right? You can always do everything a little small. Hey, this doesn't need to be a jump, but if you are a young whippersnapper, I expect there to be lots of jumping. I expect there to be lots of jumping. We're gonna have so many more songs, and the more you're into it, the more the kids will be too. Good job, everyone. Give yourself a hand. Thank you, dancers.
That was awesome. I feel like I'm gonna know it by the end. Did you guys like it? Did you get it by the end? Yes! All right. Well, we're gonna start going through, let's see what our next thing is. Oh, here's quest. All right, yes. Overview, schedule. Yes, okay. So, oh, yeah, Bass Voyage did it. Doesn't it look like the Little Mermaid? Totally looks like it. All right, so like I said, they're gonna come in, all the kids for VBS, and they're gonna have this great thing. There is gonna be a giant boat on this stage. It's gonna be amazing. And so every day we want to, as a crew leader, as a rotation leader, as someone who is like just greeting kids, we want to help reinforce these words and these core values so that when they leave and someone asks them, what did you learn? I learned about acceptance. I learned that no matter the differences between all of us, that we are all God's children and that we are all good and that we can all accept each other. So I'm gonna go through each day and I want you to shout it out after me. Are you ready? Acceptance. Acceptance. All right, next one. Hospitality. Oh gosh, guys in the back, you're like a second behind. Hospitality. Community. Discipleship. Service. Fabulous. Now there's a symbol at each of these words, which is going to be part of our skit, and it's going to be another way that we get to reinforce that idea of the word of the day is through some symbols, and they're going to learn it. Now, every time a kid hears this word of the day during VBS, they are going to have a key phrase that they say, and it is this. Let's live it. Because it's not enough just to know it here. We want our kids to be able to live it out in their neighborhoods and in their lives. So throughout the day, whenever I say acceptance, you're gonna say, whenever I say discipleship, you're gonna say. So if you really wanna keep your kids on your toes, just make sure that they're listening and just call it out at random times. They'll be like, little Johnny, you didn't say it. You just, come on. So that's going to be a phrase all week, and we really want them to remember that it's not enough just to know it. We want them to live it out. So let's live it. All right, what's the next one? Okay, so after they finish here, they're going to start their rotations. If you want to turn to your page, if you've got like what's a crew leader, you might have your preschool rotation, you might have your elementary rotation, and our Bible drama is one of our rotations. And the kids are going to be learning a different Bible story every day, from the woman at the well, to the friends who brought their paralytic friend down, to the prodigal son, to the feeding of the 5,000, to Jesus calling his disciples. Each Bible story will be told in a fun and engaging way for our kids, and they'll also have a way to apply it. So that'll be fun for our Bible drama. Next one. Okay, so after that, they might have a missions focus, another way to live it out. Our missions focus this year is with a company? No, not a company. An organization called Agua Viva. And they're located in Florida, but they work with people in Costa Rica and Ecuador to provide sustainable water projects for at-risk communities there. So a lot of people that don't have clean drinking water and have never had clean drinking water, Agua Viva goes in and helps provide piping, wells, drilling for them, and teaches them how they can maintain it so that they can run that on their own. Now they usually get their funding, run it to me. She's not even running, she's been working, this is Sonia. Okay, Sonia is heading up our missions this year. She's going to be leading our elementary missions. Do you want to say a little bit about our missions?
I can, sure. You said most of it, Lana, so thank you. You did an amazing job. But yeah, Agua Viva is our missions partner. Here, y'all. Is our missions partner this year, and they work to make sustainable water projects in areas that do not have them. So they do that by drilling wells, laying pipe, and building water towers to bring water to those communities. Something that we're doing to raise money for this organization is selling water bottles, reusable metal water bottles, and stickers with a logo that our great Brandon Sangster in the back made for us. It's a combination. Yeah, it's a combination of the VBS logo and the Agua Viva logo combined. It's really cute. So we'll be selling the stickers separately, or the water bottle and the sticker. And all of that will go back to Agua Viva, and we'll also just take donations if people don't want the sticker. We're trying to raise $500. Can I get a woo woo for the $500? So hopefully we can get to that. And we're selling the water bottles for right. So the water bottle and sticker is $4.10, and the sticker by itself is $3. And I totally knew that all by myself and did not need Lana's help just now. So yeah, is that everything you wanted me to say? Cool. Yeah. Cool. See you there.
Yay. So we want to remind, yeah, it's so cool. I love it. So these are going to be at the front as parents and kids come in each day. So you can remind your kids, hey, every day in our closing ceremony, we're going to have a missions moment where we remind the kids what we're working towards, what it's going for, and how we can help. So we talked about missions, Bible. We also are going to have a science rotation for those who are very interested in science. I was not good at all in that, so the kids who are that way and learn best through science and experiments, they'll be able to go through that rotation. And then we'll have a rec. So kids sometimes learn best from running around and getting their energy out, and so we'll have a rec rotation where the games that we play will all be fed back into that core value of the day. It's also a great way for kids to get their energy out, to play, and to form relationships. At the end of our rotation, after all of that is done, you'll see we head back into the sanctuary, unless you're preschoolers, which then you get to go to the playground. Everyone will come back in here for the floating finale, where we review all our songs, we find out what happened in the skit, and we get a chance to review all the things that we've learned and how it's all come together to form our word of the day. And that is when dismissal will happen. We're going to get into questions about all of that, but I'm going to move forward into some really important things, which is talking about the safety and security of our kids. Actually, I'm going to talk about first the Monday schedule and the check-in, check-out procedure. Monday is a bit of a chaotic day because parents are coming in trying to find where do I go, what do I do. So I'm going to kind of talk through this. I know it's really small, so I'll go slowly. So when you arrive here on Monday morning, you're going to arrive at 8:30, and you're going to check in on the computer in the youth building. If you don't know where that is, don't worry, we're going to walk to it. There are iPads there. You will put in the last 4 digits of your phone number. It should print you out a ticket and a name tag that you will put in a lanyard and keep with you all week. After you get your name tag, go to the sanctuary in here. We will have a morning gathering. Brandon is going to lead us through just a devotion that helps us get our mind in the right place before we go and serve kids and help them. Elementary kids, when they arrive, they are going to sign in the narthex, which is right behind you where you signed in. So all elementary kids are going to sign in there. Kids will check in, preschool kids are going to check in at building A, which is where the sliding glass doors are right across from the youth building. When parents come in, they're going to check their contact sheet, allergies, and initial the info. That's super important because if we miss one of their allergies, it can be really detrimental to the kids. So those who are checking in and at the table, which it may not be you, it will be super important that those parents make sure that that allergy and information and everything is correct. If a child needs medicine or has an EpiPen, we will have a nurse on site. Her name is Miss Leslie Cooper. She is fantastic, and we will direct all of those parents there so that they can provide their child with any EpiPens, medicine that they need. If a parent has a problem with their child's group, send them to one of the adults in charge. That would be me. That would be Brandon back there. That would be Chris. Isn't that cute? If you don't know, Chris had a baby during COVID. He's awesome. He's doing great. Joshua. All right, so send it one of the adults. There's a lot of other adults that'll be around, but we'll be able to answer that. Parents will drop off. Now, this is new. Parents are going to be able to drop off their kids to their seats in the sanctuary. We've had a lot of rounds about safety and everything, and we got a call today that that was all right. So as a crew leader, you will be here in your seats. One of you will have a clipboard, and you will check in your crew people, your kids coming in. Ah, Johnny's here, great. And parents will be able to meet you and say hi. So we will assign one of you to check in your kids in their rows once they're there. So if Sam comes in, great, you're here. Hi, Sam's mom. I'm gonna check you in, you're in my crew, and they're gonna receive a lanyard. They're getting their name tag out at the table there, and they will get their lanyard. Another crew leader will check and get the clipboard, hand in hand. Great. All of those are in your crew bag. These are your lovely crew bags. Ta-da! Every crew gets a crew bag. Thank you. Our preschool crew bags are in purple. Our elementary crew bags are in blue, and our rising 5th and 6th grade merge bags are in green. Inside of your crew bags are a Band-Aid and hand sanitizer, a crew sign, and also your clipboard, which will have a map in it, and your crew list so that you can check in and check out every single day. It is important, we will put these on the chairs for you when you come in, and then it's very important that you leave them there so that we can pick them up every day and make sure that you have the same crew list with you and not in some other crew. All right, when we get to dismissal, parents are gonna come up and they're gonna pick up in the sanctuary as well. Crew leader will take the lanyard, place it in the crew bag, and check their kids out of their seat, make sure that they're going home with the correct parent. Crew leaders will take the lanyard, place in the crew bag, check kids out. T-shirts, ta-da! You all will get t-shirts. They are in the back. I would love it if you could grab one. On your way out, we'll make sure you get the right size and wear them on Monday. I think it's just so cool when kids arrive and they see all of us in our matching shirts ready and welcome and ready for them for VBS. So in the back, we'll have our shirts, but this is what they look like. Kids are also going to get their t-shirts. The t-shirts will go home with the children, pick up on Monday, and then they'll all wear them on Friday, but if they want to wear them all week, they are more than welcome to do that. During pickup and dismissal, if you've worked VBS before, it gets a little crazy. Be patient. Don't argue with the parents. They're just looking for their kid and they just want it all to go smoothly. Be patient. If you need help, come and talk to one of us. Smile and just work with the parent for however it is. If you have a parent that's upset about something, please let us know. You don't need to argue with them at all. You can direct them to one of us, and we are more than happy to talk with them. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but if it does, find one of us, and we are more than happy to talk to one of the grown-ups. All right, next one. All right, child and youth protection policy. It is super important as a crew leader not to lose any children. And it's a big campus. So make sure that you are counting how many kids you have in your crew, and before you go to any other rotation, before you leave anywhere, make sure that you are counting your kids. Over an abundance, count, and make sure you have them before you go to any other room. We do not want to lose a child. Hands, legs, arms, and feet. I can't remember what that meant. Keep your hands, legs, and arms inside the vehicle. Inside voices. We know this is kids. Kids get really excited. We want to remind them to use their inside voices, not to say, be quiet, but but to remind them what they can do, which is use their inside voices. Respecting rotation leads. Our rotation leads are amazing people. They are teaching this lesson 5 times a day. You are there to help guide these children, to help them learn what they're learning, and to promote the appropriate response. So if you are respectful to the rotation leads, help them to remember to listen as instructions are being given, they will follow as well. Everyone likes a buddy. If your kids want to buddy and you want to walk together, hold hands, put them in groups, make sure that they're looking out for their friend so that no one gets left behind. There's usually 3 or 4 of you in a crew. So one of you can be at the front, the middle, the back, and make sure that we are all walking together. Allergies. Every kid will have their allergies listed on their name tag. It will be there, and then also we have Leslie. So if a child says, I can't eat this, we've tried to get any snacks without nuts free or anything like that, but if a child mentions it, come and talk to us. Bathroom breaks. They are not written into your schedule because they happen all the time. There are bathrooms located throughout the hallways. You'll learn where they are. When you take a child to the bathroom, we have smaller bathrooms and then we have bigger bathrooms. You are not to go into the bathroom with them. You are to wait right outside. There's usually a little hallway. If they need any help, don't. Just let them handle it. If they're like crying, go in there and assess the situation. But once again, we want to wait outside and outside of the door for those children. All right, careful with cameras and social media. I know this is really hard. You cannot post children. You can't take pictures of them and post them on any of your social medias. Even if you're connecting with a kid, if you're having a super fun, do not post anything with these kids. Don't necessarily have that approval and without permission. So do not post anything of the children here. Also, no phones. It's super hard. I'm gonna say this. Your job is to be present with these kids. And if they see you on your phone, they're gonna know, and they're just gonna feel like, oh, I can't be there for them. It's 3 hours, and I know that feels like a long time, especially when you've got like 5 minutes and you look around and you're like, they've got all these other people doing stuff, I'm on a break. It is 3 hours each day. Please ask your friends not to call you, not to text you, and to be fully present with these kids, because you have an incredible opportunity to be a rock star in these kids' lives. I have a 4 and a 6-year-old, and they look up to kids that are 12, that are 14, and they just think you're these incredible people. And if you can be with them fully present and not check out with your phone, you just don't know the impact that you're gonna have on these kids' lives. So please, if you need to take your phone and keep it somewhere else so that you can remember, stay off your phone. Masks. I am far enough away, but anytime I am with kids, I am wearing a mask. We're almost to the end of COVID, and this will probably be the last VBS we ever have to wear masks, but we are going to wear masks when we are working with kids in here for those 3 hours. We will have breaks where they can have snacks and we can take them off, but when we are inside and everything, masks. All right. There's a lot. All right, next one. Special needs. I know for a fact we are going to have some kids with special needs. They process a little differently and they require some more smiles, some more understanding. My kid is one of them who gets very overwhelmed and needs to just have a quiet space. So when you have kids who have special needs, you're going to have kids with autism, which affects social interactions and the ability to process verbal directions, the ability to tolerate certain sensory experiences, and they can be overwhelmed and overstimulated. My kid is one of them. If you have Phineas, you're going to know. You know myself. Sensory processing disorders. Okay, some children may have sensory systems that are just set too high. All kinds of sensory input bothers them. And they become upset by loud noises, the feeling of tags on their clothes, being touched by others. They have certain smells or tastes that might set them off. Some sensory input may make them nauseous. They often have difficulty screening out background noises or visual input, making them very distractible. Some other kids, they crave sensory input. They love getting into textured things like rice spin, sand, finger paint. Those are the kids that really learn from like science stuff and tactile stuff. Their sensory systems need a lot of input to keep them alert. And finally, you have ADD and ADHD. Yes, are some of you that? Yes! Sam, that's why you're so good with Finn, you get it too. They're easily distracted, and they need frequent redirection to task. That's it. They're not misbehaving, they just have a certain time frame and then they're ready to move on to something else. All these children may have difficulty with some fine motor activities such as cutting with good control, handwriting, drawing. These behaviors and reactions are a result of the condition and not the children being bad. They are not bad kids, they just process differently. So come at it with patience, with understanding, and hopefully there are some tools in the sheet that you have and also in this next slide so that you can help guide these children to the best of your ability. Next slide. There we go. Here are some strategies. Don't just say, ugh, I don't know what to do with this kid, he's the worst. We're gonna look at these and hopefully you can feel empowered when these situations happen. Movement breaks. Captain, get them up, get them running, get their jumps, get their giggles out. Quiet time breaks. Some kids, like my son, need to get pulled away and have one-on-one time with another teacher and have some quiet time. They need a visual schedule. Let them know what's coming up. Your rotations are the same every day. So for your preschoolers, hey, after missions, we've always got this. It's coming up. Let them know what's coming up in the day, and that will help them know so that they're like, how long am I supposed to be here? Give a child time to process verbal information and directions. It may take them longer to understand what you're asking of them, and they may not move as quickly as the other. Modify shortened activities and tasks. They may not be able to do all of it. That's okay. What they can do, let them do. And then we celebrate that. Provide rewards and reinforcers. Watch and be ready to stop or disengage from the activity. If you see that they're getting tense, and they're getting frustrated, and they're doing a lot of, ugh, hey, let's step away for a second. We can always come back to that, okay? Recognize signs of sensory overload, hyperexcitability, crying, fatigue, combativeness. Immediately go to a quiet, smaller space and modify the environment proactively to calm the children before they become overstimulated. We know when a child gets overstimulated, everybody's focus goes to that kid. And that actually can, I know for my son, when all the focus is on him, it makes it even worse. So the sooner that you can recognize what's happening and be able to draw them back and guide them, then they don't feel like everybody's watching them and everybody can continue doing what they want to do. So those are some great strategies. All right, first aid. Chris, I've been talking a long time. Can you take this one? Give it up for Coach Chris. I know, it's like a long walk and quiet or just, whoa.
All right, everybody stand up. All right, everybody sit down. All right, everybody stand back up. Sit back down. Stand back up. Okay, sit down. All right, we're done. Matthew, come here. Come on. Just because I saw you sitting down the whole entire time. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's too late now. Okay. No, you are a hey, stop it. You're a counselor. That was not very confident. Are you a counselor? So, okay, sometimes. All right, let's just think and say, yes, I'm a counselor. What can I give a child? A Band-Aid? Can I give them, like, Advil? I don't know. That's not a good, no. You already submitted your answer, I don't know. I don't know is not on the board. So you have failed, okay? We cannot give any of our children any kind of pill, okay? All right, so no Advil, no Tylenol, no Motrin. I don't know any other pills, but we can't give them. I already said aspirin. Okay, aspirin. Adderall, no, can't give them that, no. All right. If they have anything, their parents will give it to them before they come in, okay? Or they'll have some sort of medical form that their parents have filled out that says that they need to have an Adderall pill at a certain time. So you will know that ahead of time, and that will also be accompanied with us. So we'll know that. All right, so you guys don't need to worry about that. If anything happens, if they scrape their knee, if they roll their ankle, if they do anything like that, the best thing that we can do is give them a little ice pack, give them some Band-Aids, wipe the cut away, clean it up, and then kind of give them a little side hug and pat them on the back and get them back plugged in, okay? That's basically all we can do. Like we said, we have that nurse that's gonna be walking around, and she'll be primarily over by the gym. So if we need something, they'll be over there. You guys also have our numbers. So if something does happen where a kid falls down the stairs, because Matthew wasn't paying attention, way to go, Matthew, thank you. Okay, so a kid breaks his nose because you hit him with the dodgeball. There you go. Why would you do that, Matthew? No, it's too late now. The kid's scarred. He's not coming back because you hit him in the face. Thanks. All right, so if something, you can't get mad at him. No, you hurt his moneymaker. Now what is he gonna do? No. All right. So if any of that happens, you have our numbers. Call us. All right. Me, Lana, the nurse, Brandon. We can come help you out. We can take care of that kid because you guys might need to get plugged back in with your group. All right. If for some reason it's really bad and we got to call the parent, we'll do that. We'll help you guys out. Okay. So if you have any questions, like maybe this thing is, I don't know whether I should call. Just go ahead and call. Okay. All right, if you have any doubts of if this kid's really hurt or not, just go ahead and call because we can deal with it and we'll make that decision, okay? Cool? All right, remember, you guys are gonna have Band-Aids and first aid packs in your little thing, in your little bag, all right? If you see Matthew, don't let him give them anything, okay? Because he's a bad counselor and he doesn't remember anything. Okay, you can go sit down now. I'll call you back up later. No. See, you're already failing. You're failing. Oh my Lord. All right, so next slide. Oh, I gotta come back up there and do it myself. Hold on. No, it's okay. Oh, go down in the front so the people in the video can see me. Matthew, we have to do this all over again so the people in the video can see us. Come on. Matthew. 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 Hello, everybody on the video. Why? Oh, it's there. Oh, I thought we were up there. Hi, everybody on the video. Matthew doesn't like you, so he's not coming. Okay, that's Matthew. What's your last name? Anderson. Matthew Anderson. What's your address? All right, he'll text it to you. You can send all the letters to him. All right, what's our next topic? Get ready for the journey, our breakouts. Oh my Lord, I just like to be close to my friends. We're so far away, I can't, Matthew, where are you? I can't see you. Matthew, Mason, are you out there? I can't see you. All right. No, I need the more light. See, now they can't see me. All right, so we're gonna get into our breakout rotations. So Lana is gonna come and she's going to explain exactly what that means. Because I'm not sure where everyone goes.
All right, there's an S space in here for everybody. All right, so if you are a crew leader, you basically, which is a lot of our crew leaders, you are going to go over here with Brandon. Yes. If you are a rotation leader, grown up, all up, you're gonna come over here with me and Miss Janet. Yay! Because she's wonderful and she has beautiful questions. So if you're gonna take a moment, anyone who's a crew leader or youth, go over there with Brandon. Also, Chris, you want to take anyone who is if you're a youth, rec and everything, go over there. Adults rotation leaders are going to come over in the back corner back there with Janet and I. We'll take about 5-10 minutes,
Come
and
on
then we'll give you
over.
guys your t-shirts.
Come over. Come on. Come on, Cameron. Come on. Hustle. Hustle, hustle, hustle. Hello?
Joey, this gives me.
Nice to meet you.
Where are we going?
You're over there.
Oh,
Matthew.
hello.
Over there. Yes.
Am I supposed to stop the youth over here, or is it just the rotation leads all along?
There's no
Matthew, we made it.
Oh, if they're like wrecked and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yes, they can come with me if they're
Okay.
rotation leads. Sorry. You're there. Okay. Yes, let's go in the back here.
Hi guys, it's Matthew. I will probably not be sending my personal information. I was just saying I'm not saying.
If you are leading any of the rotations, you're with Lana. So if you're helping out with STEM or recreation or Bible drama, both, you're in the right spot. Yes. She's such a bad counselor. Yes. Yes, you. It could be fun.
I guess.
Go, young ones. All right, I need Mason. Where's my Mason? Mason, come up here, please. Come on. Yeah. Okay. Mason is a great counselor. But Mason doesn't know how to appropriately engage with a child. So Mason, what do you think appropriate engagement with a child would be? Be good, okay, cool. What about physical engagement? So can I give a kid a hug? Try not to, yeah. Side hugs, are side hugs good? This is a tricky question. Yeah, side hugs are okay. Side hugs are good. What about high fives? Yeah, okay, everybody can consent. High fives are all right. I think you're thinking of like a go get 'em. Yeah, no, that's not okay.
No, go get
okay?
'ems, guys.
That's
Not sending anybody
inappropriate
go get
touching.
anything.
Right, yeah, we're not doing go get 'ems, okay?
All right.
Can I give a kid a piggyback ride? Yeah, I wouldn't, because once you do it to one, you gotta do it to everybody,
Your
okay?
back gonna be hurting, and you know.
Let's just not. Yeah, so as good as your back is, it's probably gonna wear out by the end of the week. And then you're gonna have to carry all 10 of your kids all on your back at one time. Yeah, I don't think so. All right, so big thing. All right, so we're kind of just joking around, but remember, anything that you would like, appropriate touching is very important, okay? All right, if it's kind of questionable to you, don't do it. Side hugs, great. High fives, awesome. All right, the any of that kind of touching, the like little pat on the shoulders, those are great, okay? If you feel uncomfortable, don't do it, okay? All right, we don't want to get here and kind of massage the kids' backs and everything, do the massage training. Not okay. Cool? You want to do more stuff or no? Do you want to sit down? Should I call Wyatt up? Okay, you can come down. Wyatt, come on. All right, so next thing we're going to go over, okay? Come on, Wyatt. Come up on the stage. Okay, Wyatt. Should I wear, what are you looking up there for? The answers aren't up there. Yeah, no, this is a conversation between you and Brandon. Just ignore all these people. All right, should I wear shorts that are are really, 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 really high? Probably not. Should I wear a dress? Probably not, because we're going to be moving around a lot and it might be really uncomfortable, especially we're going to be sitting down and sitting up. If you think that you can do it, go for it. When I wear dresses, it makes me uncomfortable because I can't get up and down.
It makes me uncomfortable when Chris wears dresses too.
Yeah. All right. Should I wear a crop top?
That also makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Chris wears crop tops.
I don't want to see your belly button, so don't worry. All right. Basically, anything that you can wear at school, all right, is okay here. Okay. All right. But don't wear stuff that's got a whole bunch of holes in it. All right, because you don't know where these kids have been. Some of them get excited, especially when you're working with the pre-K kids. All right, they're wanderers. Okay, if you got a hole somewhere, they're gonna go try and find your pocket and see what's in there. So let's not do that. Okay. All right, I know it's kind of funny and childish to talk about, but it's the actual thing that's happened. So try not to do stuff like that. Okay. Basically, think about school. If you can't wear it at school, don't wear it here. Okay, so the crop top stuff where ladies were seeing our undergarments, we don't want that. Okay, guys, I want your pants to be up. I don't need to see your butt hanging out. Okay, it's not cool.
I will call you out.
Yeah. All right, so Wyatt, what's your favorite color? Great, you can sit down now. I love it. Blue. Yeah. Thank you. All right. What else?
Elena already mentioned it, but let's talk about cell phones for a second.
Who has a cell phone? All right, pull out your cell phones. Pull out your cell phone. Real quick, we're gonna have a fun experiment. All right, scroll over and see how long you've been on your phone today.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want everybody to see how.
See, what's your number? Okay. Raise your hand if you have been on your phone for over 10 hours today. Yeah. Has anybody over 10 hours? Natalia?
10.
No?
Natalia,
Okay.
probably. Yeah.
All right. What about, all right, let's go to 8 hours. Is anybody 8 hours on their phone? I'm impressed. Thank you. Yeah, like so far today.
Yeah.
You have been on your phone for 8 hours. Just today. Just whatever it's at today. All right, what about 5 hours? Does anybody have 5 hours? 5, we got a couple 5s. Okay, what about 4? Ooh, Brandon's at 4. All right, what about 3? Okay, what about 2? All right, I know some of y'all are fibbing, because I know you guys.
Some of y'all lying in church.
You guys are always on your phone. All right. Who has been on their phone for less than an hour today? 1 over 10? I'm proud of you, kind of. All right, so phones. It's very important to keep your phone in your pocket, okay? The only reason you need your phone is if something happens and you need to call me, Brandon, Lana, or any of us, okay? Or the nurse, all right? Lana hit a really, really important part. If you are on your phone the whole entire time, you're not engaging with your kids. And the whole point of this is to engage with our kids. There are kids that I still remember, and I still have relationships when I was doing VBS when I was a kid. So that's like 20 years ago, okay? I still have a relationship with them, and that was because, 1, we didn't really have cell phones, and 2, I engaged with that child. We had fun. I made jokes. We made up a crew name. We did all kinds of stuff in that week that we formed a connection where he wanted to come seek me out at church throughout the week and throughout the years that we would go on, and he would say hi and we would talk and see how he's doing. You can form those connections, and those connections are very, very important, and they're very powerful, all right? And if we're on our phone the whole time and trying to Snapchat or do that, we lose that connection. The connection can only be built by conversating, having a conversation, talking with that child, making jokes, playing around, playing the games with them, working on STEM projects with them, and doing the Bible drama and singing and dancing, even though it's silly and these songs are from like 1995. It's just fun to do that with them. And once you do that, they'll open up to you and they'll just pour into you as well as you pour into them. So it's just very important. Okay.
Yeah, I would say those of you that know me know I'm huge on connecting. All right.
few of you are in here, we're in the middle of our mission week right now, and it's been crazy that I haven't had to like police people to put their phones away. But those of you that know me know I will police you if I need to. I'm super cool, super chill, but if I need to police your phones, I will do that too. Hopefully we'll have to do that. So.
All right, so are there any questions? Great job. I'm very proud of you all. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you for being a part of this. You guys are huge because we can't do this without you.
Definitely.
All right. I think that we're going to go back to sitting down in our normal spots because we're going to go take a tour of where we're going to be so you guys know for the next 2 weeks.
Yes, where's Lana? Lana, are we ready? All right, what are we doing next? Okay, guys, you can go and get your shirts, go line up back there. Let's kind of make this orderly because there's a lot of y'all, and there's only a few of them back there dishing out shirts. So go back there and grab a shirt. There are some parents here for pickup, but anyone who can stay for the walkthrough, make sure you guys stay so you know what you're doing come a couple weeks from now.